Breakfast ball, yes. A lot of people around town have been saying you've been walking around saying breakfast ball, no.
What? 2 seconds in, you're already starting.
I'm just saying
What do
that's what
you?
I've heard.
It's false. Don't believe the rumors.
So would you say breakfast ball yes or breakfast ball no? Like, can you put the rumors to rest right now? What would you say?
Like someone says breakfast ball, I go yes, yes.
I'm just saying the rumors.
I
Rumors were saying someone to go breakfast ball, and you go no, what?
I don't. I need your sources because
Don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about
have to
my
talk to
sources.
them. Your
Don't
sources are
worry.
you.
Don't worry about what my sources or who my sources are. Okay.
Well, if they're talking about me, I'd like to talk to them.
I defended your honor.
Breakfast ball, yes. No,
Okay,
you
thank you.
didn't.
I defended your honor. Yes, I did.
Right.
Another great episode ahead of us. This is actually Breakfast Ball episode 25. Quarter of a century.
What?
Yeah, quarter of a century. The show's
Oh my
getting old.
gosh.
The show's getting
Wow.
old.
Been doing this for 25 years.
25 years of
Crazy.
Breakfast Ball. Lot of people have been saying, a lot of chatter around the internet. No, this has nothing to do about you. This is about the topics.
I just feel like I can't trust
This is about
what
the
you say
topics that we're
anymore.
about to talk about today.
Okay.
This is what you wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is Josh Allen Connor McDavid? Or is Connor McDavid Josh Allen? I feel bad for these guys. I'm not going to lie. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to get to the bottom of who would Paige rather be, Josh Allen or Connor McDavid? Don't answer that yet. Don't answer that yet.
I'm not.
Okay. All right. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. I didn't realize those rumors would hit you so hard.
It's too early for
Yeah.
this right now.
Tarik Skubal. We got to talk about Tarik Skubal and the World Baseball Classic. We'll get into it, but I'm not necessarily digging his vibe around the World Baseball Classic, but we'll get into it. Then we're going to talk about the chillest Olympian ever, Alysa Liu.
She's so cool.
So cool.
The coolest. Yeah.
The coolest. Some would say the chillest. And then we have another top 100 players edition that Paige likes to trick me on, and she has a lot of fun tricking me on those lists. So we're doing it this time with the MLB and Major League Baseball. Could it be the hardest one yet? No. I'm ready.
It is going to be the hardest one. And you did not do well last time.
What was I, like 3 for 7 last time? 3 for 8?
Yeah, but like you were so off.
Yeah, but that list was bad. That was a bad list.
Okay.
I think
I didn't make the list.
I'm starting to think you might have, to sabotage me and my public image. Oh,
I don't need to do that.
All right. Moving on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can we put all this to rest? Can we be friends again and start talking ball?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay, perfect. There's been chatter around the internet. There's comparisons are being made between Josh Allen and Connor McDavid. Some would say two of the most lovable losers there is on the planet. Sadly, obviously this one, Connor McDavid just lost the gold medal game, so that one's fresh in our mind. But let's not forget that Josh Allen is a huge loser when it comes to playoff football. I like both of these guys too, so this hurts. This disclaimer, what I'm going to say about these guys, I like them both, okay? I like them both, and I do want both of them to win at some point in their lives. But they are losers. Is that fair to say, Paige?
Yeah, it doesn't soften the blow, just by the way.
I'm just trying to do the best I can to
dance
around the subject while being, because obviously they're winners
while calling
in life.
them losers.
Yes, but they're winners in life, obviously. They're two of the best athletes on planet Earth. And obviously they're winners, but they just can't win the big ones. They just can't win the big ones. You said it, I didn't.
I'm fine with saying it.
You're not scared of them?
No.
All right, fair enough. Paige thinks Josh Allen and Connor McDavid are losers. I didn't necessarily say that, but
What
Paige
are
did.
you going to say about them? Go on.
Just hold on. I just want to bring up these stats. So I'm bringing up good stats for these guys, okay? This will make them happy if they're watching.
Okay.
Josh Allen won MVP. That's great, right? It's great to win the MVP in the NFL.
It means you're the best.
Means you're the best. 4-time Pro Bowler. That's nice. I don't think anybody really cares about that.
I care.
Okay. Paige cares about Pro Bowls all of a sudden.
Yeah, me and Shadur.
You hate individual accolades.
What do you mean?
You don't like individual accolades.
But I like group ones?
Yeah, you like team things.
Okay. I don't know where you're getting that from.
But he does have 2 AFC championship losses. And his playoff career is 8-7. Listen, if you want to be the best in the world, 8-7 playoff career, not great. 2 AFC championship losses, not great. Both to Patrick Mahomes. So I guess you can give him some leeway there. Then we get into Connor McDavid. Oh my gosh, what a stud this guy is. 3 MVPs, 1 Stanley Cup MVP, 1 Olympic tournament MVP, 5-time NHL top scorer.
That's
wild. But he's lost the gold medal, and he's lost the Stanley Cup twice in the matter of, 3 years? That guy is a big loser, unfortunately.
4 Nations? 4 Nations?
Yeah, but that's like a new tournament that's like cool and hip. He's got the 4 Nations, but but I mean the real thing is that Stanley Cup and the gold medal. So based off those stats, Josh Allen, 1 MVP, 4-time Pro Bowler, 2 AFC championship losses, 8-7 in his playoff career, versus Connor McDavid, 3 MVPs, 1 Stanley Cup playoff MVP, 1 Olympic tournament MVP, 5-time NHL top scorer, lost in the gold medal game, lost twice in the Stanley Cup in 3 years. Who would you rather be, Paige, Josh Allen or Connor McDavid?
I would much rather be Josh Allen.
I knew you were going to say that.
But because Connor McDavid, that's so much worse for him. He's better than Josh Allen is at his sport.
Yes.
Like, easily. And so that just sucks. That would be terrible to be him.
It does.
And Josh Allen has, like, I feel like a brighter future. There's still, people are like, he can still do it. I don't know what people are thinking about Connor McDavid. I don't think they're thinking he's going to make it to another Stanley Cup. So
I'm with you on that. I agree with you on that. Because Connor McDavid is so much better at his sport than Josh Allen is. And to lose that many times in the last 3 years, I mean, you just gotta want to maybe punch a wall.
And it's like, it's different from winning NFL MVP when you win like MVP of a game that you lost in. Like that just, that's gotta eat you alive.
It's a little bit of a kick in the nuts, which obviously you don't know how that feels, but I know how it feels, and it doesn't feel good.
I can imagine.
So, but I have an argument. I have one argument for I'd rather be Connor McDavid than Josh Allen.
Really?
Yes, I do have an argument, and I'm not. Let me preface this: I'm not wishing any harm on anybody based on this argument. Okay.
Okay. Weird way to start.
One could argue that you'd rather be Connor McDavid because you know the source of your losses, and let me tell you why. Connor McDavid, his 2 Stanley Cup losses, there's one common denominator, and his name is Matthew Tkachuk. And guess who Connor McDavid lost to in the in the gold medal game?
Who?
Matthew Tkachuk. So if Connor McDavid really wants to win, maybe you go the spiritual route. Maybe you go voodoo. Maybe you go to like a witch and you put a curse on Matthew Kachuk, and maybe you do a voodoo doll. Maybe you poke the voodoo doll with Matthew Kachuk. Maybe you got to put some spiritual energy into Matthew Kachuk if you're Connor McDavid. And that's I don't want any harm on anybody. I'm not wishing any harm, but that's one could argue that Connor McDavid knows the source of his losses better than Josh Allen does. Because you would say Josh Allen, you would say, maybe a couple of years ago, like, you can't beat Pat Mahomes. That could be the source. But I mean, this Josh Allen, this guy's losing to everybody now. He lost to Bo Nix. There's no more source to Josh Allen's losses. I think it just might be him. He might be cursed.
That's to counter your counter. I would rather know that I'm the source, because then I can fix it myself.
Yeah, I mean, or you could put a curse on your enemies. It's just a couple ways to think about it. And just bouncing off of the Olympic Games this year, let's talk about who you think is the coolest Olympian of all time. Is that fair to say? Do you think about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. This is Alysa Liu, and she is just so cool. She's so Gen Z, first of all. She really represents us well, not
yeah.
you.
Well,
us.
What?
And she just has the coolest story ever. And I had never heard her name until this Olympics. And just, I mean, her hairstyle alone says a lot about her. Basically, at age 13 years old, she won the US championship. She became the US champion in skating at 13 years old. The youngest person to ever win that championship. Then she wins again at age 14. Does it again back to back. She's a child phenom. It's crazy. She goes to the Olympics in 2022 and gets 6. She's 16 years old. She's 16, places 6 at the Olympics. That's insane. All the while, this is a crazy part, and things are literally as we speak coming out about this. China has spies watching her.
What?
They have, yes. So, no, it's crazy. So her father, maybe her mom, I'm not sure, immigrated from China, and the Chinese saw her talent, I believe, and they have been trying to get her to be on their Olympic team rather than be in the US. But if there's one thing about Alysa Liu, she's from the Bay and she's going to rep the Bay. So basically, her whole childhood, she's had these spies around her family watching her every move, and they contacted her at some points. It was a very sketchy situation. The FBI got involved and was like, hey, just so you know, we know someone's following you. Whatever, gets crazy, gets weird. She ends up quitting. I don't think it's because of the spies that she quit. It's because she was a 13-year-old champion, which means she had no friends, no life, didn't go to school, all of that stuff. She said the stress was too much. Wins a couple world championships, goes to the Olympics, gets 6, retires. Early retirement, but, already has a lot of accolades. So basically, she goes and she travels the world with her friends, and she just is becoming a normal kid. And she goes on a ski trip with a few of her friends, and she realizes that, or is reminded of how much she likes skating while she's skiing. She's like, this is so fun and freeing, and the sports are semi-similar. But she realized that it was so fun because she didn't have any rules around it. So after 3 years of not skating at all, she decides to come back. She's like, I want to skate again, but I want to do it under my rules. I'm not going to not go to school. I'm not going to not hang out with my friends. I'm not going to not see my family. I'm going to do all those things. I'm going to skate when I want to skate. I'm going to rest when I want to rest. I'm going to push myself when I want to push myself. And that's just how I'm going to do it. And I'm going to wear my hair how I want. And I'm going to eat what I want. And I'm going to play the music that I want. And I'm going to dress how I want. So she comes back. It takes her like a year and a half to get back to where she was. Amazing already. And then she shows up at this Olympics and is literally mogging the competition and saying like that's her goal, and like does this amazing performance. She wins gold for the US, which hasn't happened for 24 years, which is crazy. And I don't think we even medaled for 20, which is just wild. And has become just like the internet's favorite person. Everybody loves her. She's so funny. In all of her interviews, they're like, did you feel any pressure? And she's like, no, it's just fun now. I legitimately feel no pressure because I'm actually just doing what I want and having fun. And she literally said her whole goal was to mog the competition. And that's exactly what she did.
Is mogging the competition just like the Gen Z version of just like stunting on them? Like, is that just like stunting on the competition? Is that mogging?
Yeah, like, I guess. Like, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. Do you know who clavicular is?
Yeah, are you inspired by clavicular?
No, not inspired.
Well, I think Alysa Liu might be inspired by clavicular.
Maybe vocab wise, but
Didn't he
no,
run somebody over with his car?
that was for a stream. It was just fake.
Oh, I don't know
I
anything.
think. But he got mogged by the ASU frat leader. You heard about that?
Yeah, let's. Who do you think? If you're gonna do a mogging, tier between the ASU frat leader, clavicular, and Alysa Liu, like who's tier 1, who's tier 2, who's tier 3, on the mogging tiers?
I mean, ASU frat leader Alysa Liu, clavicular.
You think the ASU frat leader would mog Alysa Liu?
If you had seen this video, you would have seen how wide his shoulders were. It was crazy.
I can't believe you just said that Alysa Liu would get mogged by the ASU frat leader. Are you even American?
If you understood,
Are you even American?
Bro, yeah, it's ASU. It's like the most American you can get.
Not as American as Alysa Liu's story. She was spied on by the Chinese and was just mogging since she was 16. You can say that she's probably been mogging longer than the ASU frat leader.
You don't even understand what mogging is. Obviously, Alysa Liu mogged the competition. She slayed. She killed. Her hair is sick. But that's completely separate from clavicular's life and the ASU frat guy. So I'm not going to.
I mean, whatever you say. I mean, you're on record saying that Alysa
Liu, the internet would agree with that.
You're on record saying Alysa Liu inspires you less than clavicular and the ASU frat leader does.
I don't know what you want me to say here. I wish you understood that side of the internet.
Don't be fooled by the moggers.
I want you to be rated by clavicular.
I don't know what that means.
That's great.
All right. Well, enough mog talk. There needs to be a movie made about Alysa Liu. That story is sick. That would be a sick movie, and she should actually be she should return the favor, like in the spy movie, and just like be cool and like fight people too in the spy movie.
There's a skier, I think, or I don't know, or maybe another figure skater who was basically offered the same, like I believe the Chinese government offered to pay her like a lot. And I think another like American did that and gave up her citizenship for China. So
well, shout out to Alysa Liu. She does sound like an absolute beast.
She is.
Moving on to more Americans and more American games and being, winning something for your country and mogging other countries, I guess. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. I think I lost 1,000 brain cells during that conversation about the ASU frat leader and clavicular.
You lost the plot.
But talking about one of the best, I mean, we're talking about one of the best moggers on the planet right now, and that's Tarik Skubal. If mogging means pitching, we're talking about we're talking about the number one guy in the world right now. If mogging means pitching.
It doesn't, but okay. I get what you're saying.
But Tarik Skubal is the best pitcher on planet Earth right now. 2 Cy Youngs in a row. Like, come on. You win 2 Cy Youngs in a row. You can do what you want. And Tarik Skubal is doing what he wants for the World Baseball Classic, which I don't really like. Listen, I'll tell you what I do like. I like taking more on Tarik Skubal's strikeouts. That's what I like doing. I like going on Dabble during baseball season. I say, oh, Tarik Skubal's pitching? Let me take more on his strikeouts. Let me take less on hits allowed. Let me do that.
Yeah. That's 100%.
But what he is doing is he is on the World Baseball Classic, Team USA, but he has only agreed to start and pitch 1 game during the tournament. Listen,
how many games are there?
It depends how long or how far you go. But, the World Baseball Classic, USA hasn't won it since 2017, so almost 10 years. Yeah.
Who won it last year?
Japan. Shohei struck out Mike Trout in front of the whole world.
No.
Yeah, and America lost. Yeah, so Tarik Skubal, off of the success of the USA hockey, men's and women, he saw USA take over hockey, win gold for men's and women. Off of that, he goes, you know what? I'm just going to pitch 1 game during the World Baseball Classic. He said he's going to do it early in the tournament as well and just kind of chill. So I think I have a way better idea for him. How about you chill early and then you do it late? So that's my only thing is like, what's the best way to use Tarik Skubal, right? Like, we want him pitching assuming USA makes it all the way and he plays in the finals. Don't you want the best pitcher in the world pitching in the biggest game of the tournament?
It's just hard for me to believe someone who only wants to play 1 game and just chill is the best pitcher in the world, to be honest.
You see that picture with him in the bow tie where he's looking handsome and he's got a plaque?
Handsome is an opinion? Yeah.
Well, that's for the best pitcher in the world, and he's won it twice in a row. So, numbers never lie.
Like he won it last year?
And the year before that.
Who won it the year before that?
I can't remember.
Well, go get him. Like, there's a lot of pitchers. There's a lot of good pitchers. I don't know. I feel like if he's making these demands, it's like, okay, we'll give you what you want, because obviously if we give you something else, you're like, what, gonna whine? And like, I don't want to deal with that.
So you're saying that he shouldn't be on Team USA at all, and you don't even want him pitching 1 game?
No, that's not what I said. I said give him what he wants. Let him pitch early and chill. Like, fine, whatever.
Yeah, but he should be chilling and then let him pitch in the finals, assuming USA gets there.
To.
I know, but like, Tarik Skubal, this is a petition for you, man. You just watched the success of America in the Olympics in hockey. You just watched Jack Hughes literally become the biggest star in the country. Like, imagine you versus Ohtani head-to-head in the finals of the World Baseball Classic. We haven't won since 2017, almost 10 years, and we're supposed to be the world champions of baseball. We invented the sport, and you're letting Shohei Ohtani mog us in the World Baseball Classic. You gotta just sit down, think, and be like, all right, if I'm pitching 1 game during the WBC, it's going to be the finals, head-to-head against Ohtani, winning it all for America for the first time in roughly 10 years. Be the man.
Maybe.
Be the man, Tarik.
I agree that, like, that's what should happen, but, like, maybe he pitches in, first in the beginning, and then they make it to the finals, and then he says, yeah, I'm down to pitch again.
Maybe.
Because the finals aren't promised, so maybe he's like, I'll pitch early so that when we get there, That would
be a
fresh.
nice surprise. That would be a nice surprise.
Yeah.
But also shout out, if you're a Detroit Tigers fan, he plays for the Tigers. If you're a Tigers fan, you gotta love the mentality, because he is really dedicated to the Tigers. So it's just like,
I
And the
had one
Tigers?
baseball jersey in high school, and it was a Tigers jersey.
Who
Don't know
was it?
why.
Miguel Cabrera?
I have no idea. I got it at a thrift store. I was like, this is sick.
All right. It was probably Miguel Cabrera. What a beast. Speaking of Miguel Cabrera, I know he's in the MLB Top 100 list. I know he is. And I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's get straight to the chase. This is all I'm thinking about this whole episode is this.
All right. I'm gonna name an MLB player. You're gonna tell me where they land on the top 100 best MLB players of all time. List of reference players for you.
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Within five, within five, we
Within
call that
five.
a success.
Yes, we'll call it a success.
My heart rate just went up. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you nervous?
No,
Relax.
I'm chill.
All right. Let's start with my favorite baseball player of all time, Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Mike Trout at 15. That's going to be a massive reference point for me. Because Mike Trout also not a winner. Obviously, his individual accolades through the roof. Ichiro Suzuki also not a winner because he was on the Mariners. No offense, they haven't. I'm just saying. But obviously one of the most influential players of all time because of his worldwide superstardom. Ichiro Suzuki. Now I'm looking at Jackie Robinson and Reggie Jackson. Ichiro Suzuki is the 68th best player of all time.
46.
Okay.
So a little rude there.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We'll move on from that. Good start. Here we go. Pete Rose.
Pete Rose. Is he even on this list? Did baseball ban him from this list too? Can you give me that? Did baseball ban him from this list?
No, he's on the list.
Okay, cool. You gotta sit here and think that Pete Rose is better than Mike Trout. Pete Rose, yes, you do. Pete Rose is the 11th best baseball player of all time.
Oh, this is just going terribly. 34.
Okay.
Anyway, the next one, Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds. Wow. Is he not banned from this list either?
No.
Okay. Barry Bonds. I mean, you could argue he is the best baseball player of all time. One could argue he is the GOAT. Some scandals here and there. Individual accolades. He's better than Mickey Mantle. Barry Bonds is the 4th best baseball player of all time, according to this list.
He's number 8.
Okay, I'll take that.
That's a win for you.
Yes, 1 for 3. We're 1 for 3.
Yeah.
You know what it's all about, Paige?
Thirds.
It's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's about how many times you can get back up.
Let's see if you stay up here.
I'm about to mock the rest of these questions. Do you use it
Wade
like that?
Boggs.
Wade Boggs.
No, you don't use it like that.
Wade Moggs, you said? Wade Boggs, more like Wade Moggs. There's no way. I mean, he's the number 1 beer drinker of all time. Can I get that one right? Number 1 beer drinker of all time, Wade Boggs. But that
have you ever attempted the challenge?
What? 75 beers or how many of
75 beers on one flight.
I haven't attempted that challenge. I'd probably pass away, so I'm not going to attempt that challenge. I'm not the number one beer drinker of all time. I'm not Wade Boggs. But Wade Boggs is this is just, I'm just going to be honest. I'm not familiar with Wade Boggs' stats other than the beer drinking. So I'm going to say, I don't think he's better than Reggie Jackson. So I'm going to say he's the 84th best player of all time.
He's the 45th. And
I said I wasn't familiar with his stats and his personal accolades.
Yeah. One would assume if you can drink that many beers, you're probably a little higher than 88th. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah, I'm 1 for 4 right now, 25%. Which that's batting average 250 in baseball. That's pretty good. Let's just say we're talking in baseball terms. I'm batting 250. That's pretty good.
All right, here we go. Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter. Was Derek Jeter even that good? That's the whole debate. Was he even that good? He was.
Oh no.
Has some World Series wins, obviously. Captain of the Yankees. Arguably a good defender, but also I think arguably a very bad defender. Derek Jeter is the 21st best baseball player of all time.
28.
Ooh!
And that falls out of the range. No. I'm sorry. That is not within 5.
You're not counting that.
I'm not counting that. There's hard lines.
I get, apparently.
But that was better.
Thank you.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay, now we're talking a little bit. Ken Griffey Jr. The thing about Ken Griffey Jr. is injuries. Like, he could be top 10, he could be top 5, but the injuries, he was supposed to be that guy, but he wasn't that guy, but he's still that guy.
You're not that guy, pal.
You're not that guy, pal. This is hard, though. He's better than Jackie Robinson. Like, the Jackie Robinson's throwing me off because he's very influential. But Ken Griffey Jr. is better than Jackie Robinson. Not as good as Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter was 28th. Ken Griffey Jr. is the 37th best baseball player of all time.
Take one more guess, and it's down.
Ken Griffey Jr. is the 31st best baseball player of all time.
The 13th.
13th?
Yeah.
Dang.
And I thought you were going to say that because you went, and then you said 30. All right, I have 2 more for you. Are you still only have 1?
What?
You still only have 1.
You still only have 1? Like 1.5.
Okay. Well, we don't do half points.
Okay.
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
These are slow pitches.
If I'm thinking of Lou Gehrig, I'm thinking that he won the World Series every single year of his career. But I think he won the World Series if I'm thinking of the right guy, if my history is right, he won the World Series every single year of his career besides like 3 years because he went to fight in World War II and then came back and just won more World Series.
So where do you rank him?
I mean, with that alone, that's sick. He should be. What was Barry Bonds? 8?
Yeah.
Barry Bonds was 8. So Lou Gehrig is the 6th best baseball player of all time.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Let's go.
Finally.
That counts as like 10.
No, that's just 1 point again. Stop changing the rules. Really good, though.
Thank you.
Okay. This is the last one.
That just fired
Are you ready?
me up. I'm ready.
Babe Ruth.
I mean, this list is probably going to have Babe Ruth at number 1. So Babe Ruth's the best baseball player of all time.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
Correct again.
Boom! Finishing strong with 2 exact hitters.
Wait, who do you think is the best baseball player of all time?
That's a good question. Like,
because it sounds like you didn't agree with Babe Ruth.
I mean, yeah, Babe Ruth is definitely up there, but like, what's the goal of baseball?
It's just America's pastime.
But
just
like,
waste
as
a couple
player,
hours
like, what's
away.
the goal? Like, what's the goal in baseball?
It depends on who you are.
Like to hit home runs, right?
Yeah, but like the pitcher's goal is to not have any home runs hit.
It's true. Barry Bonds might be the best baseball player of all time.
All right. Do you know who Willie Mays is?
I do.
That's number 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
Willie Mays actually. Yeah, one could argue that Willie Mays is the best baseball player of all time too. Like Babe Ruth, Willie Mays, Barry Bonds, like those are guys that just kept. Well, Babe Ruth started it with like the records, but then like, and then Hank Aaron should probably. Where's Hank Aaron? Number 4?
3.
3. Yeah. So Hank Aaron. Yeah. I mean, you guys, that handful of guys that are just constantly we're constantly beating each other's records, home run records, all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's all about, hitting the long ball.
Oh yeah.
Where's Shohei Ohtani on this list?
He's not.
This list must be old.
Yeah, it's from 2022.
Oh my goodness.
That's the last time ESPN made a list.
That's why I was so thrown off.
No.
Mike Trout on this list would probably be even higher in 2026.
Yeah, they had him like highlighted as like active players, but there's only like 2. I don't know.
Weird. All right, I actually feel good about the way that went. I closed out strong. I had some big I had some big swing and misses. One would say I struck out looking a few times, but then one could say that, I hit a couple home runs as well.
One could say anything.
I was 3 for what was I? 3 for 10?
How many do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 for 8, but getting Babe Ruth number 1, come on. That's a walk.
That's that could be a walk, actually. But at 3 for 8, that's 375. Guess where 375 batting average gets you in the as a career MLB? That gets you in the freaking Hall of Fame page. 375 batting average gets you in the Hall of Fame. Am I a Hall of Fame ball knower? According to Paige and according to the list, I am. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Breakfast Ball. I'm not letting Paige even trying to counter this argument. We're closing it out. Everybody have a good weekend. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Paige, do you have something to say?
Bye. I have nothing left to say.
Okay. Goodbye,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.